The U.S. Meat Export Federation's Japan team is currently spending time in Tokyo. Hi, I'm Susan Littlefield on the Rural Radio Network, and with this group of agriculturalists includes two from Nebraska. We're going to hear today from Michael Bergen. He represents Nebraska Corn, and Mark goes with Nebraska Beef. As Michael first breaks down to us what the trip has been like so far.
I think the biggest takeaway for me has just been how important the U.S. market is to Japan, and how they value our products, whether it be beef, pork, and even on the grain side. They're very relationship-oriented buyers, and so trade is just very important to them, and we're trying to reciprocate that with showing our support for them buying our products.
For you, Mark, what has been, the reason why you wanted to be a part of it and be in Japan representing Nebraska?
Well, Nebraska is famous for its beef. Nebraska is the beef state and has been for a long, long time. And it's the quality beef that we produce is known world around. And especially here in Japan, they really seem to respect, admire, trust, cherish the taste, the quality, the consistency, the safety of the beef that we provide from the United States, and Nebraska is the epicenter of that. And so to be over here and to represent Nebraska beef in Japan is really quite a privilege to be able to sit in that role.
And so far for you, what's been your biggest takeaway?
The people are so very polite and kind and respectful, and they're in lockstep with the United States as far as a trade partner. It's unshakable. They really appreciate the products that we provide, and they have an ag economy here when about 70% of their area is mountainous and about 30% of it is metropolis. And with a population of 125 million people, it's very important that they're able to source their protein and their food from where they can. They have a very aging society in the ag sector. About 69 is the average age of their producer. Their average farm size is about 4 acres. And as the older sector is turning out, the younger sector is engaged in other things than production ag. And so they're losing that production ag type purpose. And so they're in lockstep with the things that we have from the United States and Nebraska to provide back to them. And the unique way with which they utilize our products, largely the tongue is a very popular product for them. They stated they prefer the tongue over a ribeye. And so the tongues from Nebraska, from the United States that come in are a very prevalent product here. You'll see tongue pretzels at the convenience stands, and you'll see tongue in about every restaurant. And they've learned how to take fresh tongue from the United States and prepare that in a very palatable manner. And we've had an opportunity to sample that several times here. And, quite frankly, I enjoy it. It's a pretty good product. Beyond that, they like presentation a great deal. And so they take great pains to deliver their product in an eye-appealing manner. And that lends itself right down to convenience stores. They like to have convenience items. They're small households with small family size, and so they work very hard and very long hours, and they like to be able to pick up a convenience product at a 7-Eleven, which is very popular here. And these convenience products are far grander than what we find in ours. They're complete meals that are ready to go, and that's kind of their work hard and hurry and go lifestyle.
Why do you see it as important to put that face behind an American product when you're meeting not only other farmers, but those consumers in Japan?
It's a relationship business. It's a relationship world, and the Japanese culture relies heavily on relationships. And for them to see the producers that are at the grassroots of the production here, and for us to be able to show them how much we care about our product and how important it is to us to deliver a safe and wholesome product to them is extremely important. And they admire our culture. They really, as I walk down the street, I have a cowboy hat on, and the people just stop and take note. And, it's American cattlemen here, and they're so proud to be able to come over, maybe take a picture or say hi or just nice hats. And they're just infatuated with our ability to produce at the large scale that we do and to deliver that safe product back to them in a manner that they can enjoy and cultivate and work well for their society.
Michael, Mark talked about eating tongue and seeing it showcased like it was. Did you see any surprises? Say, wow, okay, this is how important what we do every day, feeding the world?
Their palate for variety meats, something that has probably been a thing of the past in the United States, is of great value here. And so, we've been able to, every day, every meal, we've been able to sample the local cuisine, some of the best restaurants in Tokyo. And it's been very eye-opening. Was not something I was necessarily prepared for. But it's been really, really enlightening to indulge in their culture. Mealtime is very important to them, and they take that very serious. And
Comments with Mark Goes and Michael Bergen, who are currently in Tokyo, Japan with USMEF. I'm Susan Littlefield, on the Rural Radio Network.